That song makes me sleepy. Also, OBS just did something weird where it like wanted to take forever to start recording, and that upset me a bit. Anyways, we are back. I'm going to unmute myself here. Let's see, where's the button? There's the button. And now we are going to continue where we left off, which was bad. We left off eating turkey sandwiches with the judge and talking about OnlyFans accounts. So good shit, man.
And I will
Um,
say, speaking of that, I did actually have a sandwich, so
I hear you also kidnapped a few children right there.
you don't hear anything.
Yes, I did.
No, you don't.
Okay. No, never mind. It was all in your head.
Yeah.
It's all in your head, Luigi. Uh, Let me load up the game. Again, we're gonna hopefully finish this game within like an hour. And move on to the better game, which I have yet to actually even load up, so hopefully it functions. If not, we'll go fuck ourselves.
Fun.
Indeed. Let me do the whenever it loads. That's loading. Now let me do the screen.
Oh no, not the screen.
Yeah, the screen. Here we go. We'll do it here. And it's in there. Here, what did you just give me? Oh no, is it the FBI?
It's false.
No, it's false.
Not this time. We created it. Not this time. No, not this time.
It's the Jonathan Frakes.
The one that yes.
Yes, that one. The best one. False. It's false. Yep, that's just what's gonna happen every time.
I'm real partial to that one. That's all the question.
Yeah, the one that's all the questions, the like Jonathan Frakes speed dating. You remember the tallest man you've ever seen?
Yes.
Well, here we are. We send you the Karen meme. Oh, okay. Let's get the Karen meme. We're coming in swinging. So last time we were here.
You know, it's funny because when I first heard about this game and downloaded it, I was really excited for it.
Ooh, expectations. Bad choice, Chief.
I mean, my expectations definitely dropped after you and I started looking at reviews. And I was like, okay, it'll at least be a fun time. And it's not the worst. But it's certainly... It's something.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. Doki Doki was better than this.
Oh,
easily.
yeah, no, hands down. Like,
easily. This is, even in terms of just the game alone,
yes.
its writing.
Yeah.
Is better than this. This is just subpar. Also here, we can kind of like pick her nose a little bit.
Yeah, stick it right up there. She got some boogies.
There you
I think I saw something fall out.
Yeah, just wipe that off real quick.
Is that what,
Anyways.
is that maybe what the owl is? Maybe it was never there and she just like made it with like...
Snot.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we're starting off real well. Welcome again to the stream. Everyone wants to leave. The game itself is bad, but playing it with another person is what is fun. True. Tony knows what's up. Same with Doki Doki. There's no way in hell either of us would have ever played that on our own. Like, I don't see it at all.
I would have gotten bored after an hour. I would have been like, oh, this is fun. And then I would have been like, oh, so it's scary. And then I would have been like, this is boring.
I think I would just been like, this is fucked up. Also, what the... Yep, that is it. That is the image that... Exactly. Hold on. This is the image. OBS, where the fuck are you? There you are. The manager may as well just sit down at the table with... No, it was different. It is the same image, which is the different captions on this one. But yeah. The Karens here. It's like the 4 Karens of the apocalypse. Let me just switch off of this. Go back to this. You can still hear everything, right?
I can still hear everything.
Okay, good. Same concept, yeah. So, let me get some dumb bitch juice. I need to stupefy myself a bit.
Stupefy! Ridiculous!
I forgot I was fucking talking to you. Great. Anyways,
Hello, Amora.
What?
Harry Potter.
Uh-uh. Remember Lumos Maximus. Remember that? Yeah, that's a
Don't we
fucking
still have a
reference to
voice
some
channel
things.
for that?
What was that?
Don't we still have a voice channel for that?
Pretty sure, yeah. I wouldn't be
Hold on.
surprised. We're in the Discord that has the 1,000 voice channels right now. We're currently in a new one that JHK has created called Put Down the Ship. Good quote. Good quote. I don't
God.
even remember when that was. Oh, I know when that was. That was... No, I don't. Wait, was that recent? That had to have been recent. Was it the Splatoon thing where we were showing cursed images? By the way, tomorrow we'll do Splatoon again, and Splatoon 2 Cursed Images Edition likely again. We should probably like get into this, right? Yeah. So, anyways, video or something. Yeah, more recent. You think it was that stream? Fair enough. Here's the real murderer, the weird creepy bitch named H-Changer.
Really? I thought maybe it was like the table.
Wait, what?
What?
Right
What?
there.
Right there!
Right
The murderer is right there! Right here at Triple D with Guy Fieri! Oh my god. What if we had, like, clicked on the dude's, like, freaking what's-his-face's face? Hart, or whatever his name is, the
Yeah.
actual dude they think it was? Or the wife itself? She killed herself because she didn't want to marry this prick. Right there, it's the pocket.
It's the pocket.
Got him, yep.
The waiter?
Oh god, still remember this shit. Yeah, obviously, he's the only person who could have poisoned the wine. No, there literally could have been anyone from whoever handled the wine in the kitchens to whoever brought it out. Like, there's 1,000 people who could have poisoned that wine.
There is so many different possibilities, and also it didn't have to be someone specifically on film.
True.
Like, you
Also,
got lucky.
was the wine already open?
It could have been the wife.
Yeah, it could have been the wife.
Well, think about it. I mean, maybe she got sick of him because of her thick thighs, and she was like, "I'm more than my thighs," and he was like, "A really pretty."
You know what
face."
this thick thighs thing reminds me of the guys, I showed this meme I think the other day with Trails, but JHK hasn't seen it.
Seen what?
It's a crossbell meme, but I'm gonna show it on stream again. I know I've shown this on stream. You probably you'll still fucking find it funny. That isn't it. This is it, right? This one, freaking texts from Crossbell. It's a parody account, and you got Randy. Me and Razzie need to settle a debate. Breasts or thighs? Lloyd. Wings? What the fuck? I like chicken wings.
You know what I hate most about that?
That would be you. That would 100% be you.
That is, to a T, what I would answer. Because literally that would be what's in my head, because I would be like, well, I don't really care for chicken breasts or thighs. But wings,
Yeah, freaking Tony says he again say he agrees with Lloyd. Wings. God damn it. There you go. The real question is, why not both?
Well, I mean, there's 3, though. Haven't you missed this?
No. But why? Oh, wait, that wasn't it. But why? I forgot. I'm a different person. I'm sure if you bring him here, we'll find out. We just need to, like, randomly find a waiter. Where do we have this guy in the courtroom? Like, where is he?
Has he been here the whole time? Is he,
Oh.
like, watching this happen and being like, oh, shit, they found me out?
He's about to dip. He's like, nah, man, I'm out. Peace.
This was fun until I realized y'all were actually gonna arrest me.
Until you guys weren't totally incompetent. You know what? I'll allow it. Ria, you've made today's case much more interesting.
Okay, no, hold on. This is not how
Interesting.
This is not how things work. The prosecution would not be like, "Oh, you've made this shit really interesting." They would be like, "Sit down, shut the fuck up. We're continuing the case."
It was the waiter. The waiter. What did you just send
Okay.
again?
What is this?
It's the freaking. Yep, the Metal Gear alert. Waiter fucking dips.
The waiter's out of there. I don't understand why they're spending this long deliberating it. Like,
Just yeah, and also, why would he have been brought in here to begin with?
Judge.
Judge.
Judge. I'm surprised she didn't give like a foreign version of it. Judge. Principal. Yes, dear.
Dear. Like, is there a fucking relationship between you two I'm unaware of?
That's what I'm wondering.
Add another 30 minutes to the clock. No, please don't.
Oh God.
No.
What? I thought maybe like we were at the end of the case, and
Me
I was
too.
really excited.
Yeah. No. No, we're good, man.
Can I elect to not have more of the case?
Objection! I would like the case to actually subtract 30 minutes.
I would like the case to actually subtract 34 minutes and 48 seconds.
Damn. Just enough time for us to open our mouth and close it again.
Yep.
I guess we just don't read this line.
What about my lunch?
Well, Your Honor, you could schedule a break. Didn't... Oh, we should have went just a couple of lines more.
Bruh, how like fitting would that have been?
It would have been perfect, but we just got... Guys, well, it looks like we'll come back again in another 6 hours.
Right, perfect. Thanks for coming out to the stream, everyone. It was really great to be able to do this again.
For, 20 minutes. 5 of which, or actually probably 10 of which was the intro. Look how fucking happy he is to do this. Like,
I know.
did we actually get the real judge, or did we just like freaking hire the intern, the unpaid intern who just flipped on a wig?
Vin, this is the future for judges. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure they don't need any
I think
requirements
the
to be a
future
judge.
for the judges is literally just gonna be them doing a Zoom call, because apparently everyone's doing Zoom calls.
Zoom, zoom, zoom. Make my heart go
Apparently-
boom, boom, boom.
Apparently, a fucking professor, and I can't remember what place it was, got like fired because he did a Zoom call and like showed his browser. Wow, good lisp, asshole. Browser, and
Right.
apparently on there it was like college girl porn. Well then, and like people are like, I am like so offended that like he is thinking of me while having like doing that. It's like, well, first of all, who said he was thinking specifically of you? Second of all, he probably shouldn't have had it up on his fucking browser at all. Like, what? How does this happen?
Okay, look. I'm gonna throw in my 2 cents as someone who avidly watches. Well, okay, not avidly. As someone who
Go on, do tell. Let's.
As
Do we
someone
have a
who-
meme ready for this? I've got my meme folder open.
As someone who has a daily session with himself, I do things in the incognito window. And while I understand that occasionally sometimes you can forget to go incognito and you go the regular window, I don't ever do it on my laptop. I use my phone or I use the PS3. But I just like it can happen. One time in high school, I had something pulled up on my phone and I forgot to close it, and then like a friend saw it. So like this stuff can kind of happen, but at the same time, if you're a professor and you're about to show kids something, like, well, okay, not kids. If you're a college professor, it's adults. If you're about to show college adults something, you want to make sure your browser is clear of anything. Like literally anything. It could be something that says Sonic Rule 34, and I guarantee some shit will probably happen. So like Oh, but yes, Tony, I do have a PS3. I've been Sony since the PS1. I grew up with the PS1.
Hold on, I'm just looking for a very, very specific meme right now that I'm having some trouble finding. There it is. There we go, folks. The "Don't Wank" meme has returned once more.
But yeah, just putting my 2 cents in there, like. But at the end of the day, that feels either like hella negligence or maybe the professor did do it on purpose. But either way,
I
accidents happen.
Oh, well, he was having some happy accidents up until then. You want
Like
a
I
PS3 again, you miss all the games on there. What game? The
PS3
Last of Us? That's it?
PS3 probably had the best catalog of all those like Sony consoles. I will say that. Vin's biased because Vin has never liked consoles. So
That's not true. I've
except for
never owned
Nintendo.
Sony, but I've not owned a console since the GameCube.
The last
GameCube
good
is
console.
best. Though the Switch, I do own a Switch, obviously.
Yeah, but everybody loves the Switch. You're legally required, actually. Like, if you say something bad about the Switch,
You
they.
end up in this court.
Oh, yeah, actually, that works out better. Cool, we'll go with that.
Older CODs, Last of Us, older Fallouts, and so on. PC, The Last of Us, PC, and so on.
Like, I actually have started playing Fallout New Vegas because it's available on the PlayStation Now subscription thing. I got that before quarantine happened as a free trial. Did not think I was gonna do jack shit with it because I was like, I'm not gonna have time to do this. And then quarantine happened.
Yeah, that happened. Ooh, I do love me some of that.
Uh,
That's
like,
been the saving grace of me not having to, like, lose my mind.
yeah.
PS Now is really cool, you say? I think that's probably a decent thing. Like, the PSN stuff that it's got where you get free games, I think, for, like, a month or something.
Yeah. Right now, something that they did at the beginning of April is they put out Spider-Man PS4. That was something that I was super anticipating playing, and I was waiting and waiting until it dropped to like $20. And then they just put it on PS Now, and it's on there for like the next 2 months. So I'm like, yes.
That's how you played CS 1 and 2, but PC better.
Wait, is Cold Steel 1 and 2 on PS Now?
I hope not. No,
I
he's played PS2 for well, actually, I hope so. What am I saying? But at the same time, no. You had no PC, and yes, they are on PS Now?
Wow. I know PS Now, because PS Now does actually have like some like big titles on there that aren't just Sony. They also have a lot of
Well, I
crap
don't
on
know
there.
if I'd say Cold Steel is a big title.
Yes, but my point being that like they actually
What?
have some shit on there I wouldn't expect.
Well, you don't expect that. Also, nobody expects us to do the line. We should probably continue here. Get like at least,
Alright.
2 panels in.
All right. Yeah, let's do that.
The porn? Sustained.
I believe a 1 hour recess is in order.
Oh, Steven, it wouldn't have fit.
It would have been perfectly fuck it, let's just go play Stardew Valley for an hour.
Okay.
He's down for that. He's like, yeah, I'm done. Fuck this shit.
All you
Wow.
had to say was star, and you had me.
You completely out.
Watch me. My sandwich. Other guide. Guard, fetch me my Mossad. It's time for mine. Lunch munch.
You know what I realized? I think I know
Hey,
it's
Vin.
fucking with your voice. Go on.
Yippee.
Oh,
You thinking
no.
what I'm thinking?
Spin! That too. Me some people gonna die. That as well. I think I know what's wrong with your voice. If you go into your settings and you go to your microphone settings, you probably have the voice activated, and you probably have the activation thing like set up too high. You need to lower it so that it activates easier.
Voice activity automatically determine input sensitivity?
Yeah.
Turn that off?
Yeah, and like manual it and turn it to low.
Okay, how is it?
Probably better. We'll have to do some voices here.
Okay, should I do a voice right now and just be
No, we'll
like,
just keep going.
okay. Uh, just keep going,
Because you got
talking?
voices right here, Feral.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was looking at the settings. Well done, Hope. You have passed.
Like past what? Like we didn't do anything. And we already took like a 3-hour break and I already ate dinner and everything, and now you want to take another hour-long break? Like, what the fuck?
Regeria, if you continue to be ungrateful, I will have you sent back to the bar.
Like the bar where you picked me up when I was hungover and just slammed, and then you like, for whatever reason, thought I'd be good at like law.
Yes, and remember, you left a $300 tab there.
Fuck.
Okay, now let's go outside and see if our client has anything to say. I, for one, hope it's more about the thighs that are thick.
I like hope he just gives up again so that we can just be out of here.
Thick thighs.
Oh no. Yeah, I can hear you now with that. July 17th, 10:30 a.m. Oh, really? Just 10:30 a.m.? That only took an hour?
Hey
Hmm.
man, I don't know if I believe that.
Nope. I feel like time moves differently in 2099.
That makes sense.
Part of me feels glad to be out of there, but I don't feel like I really know where this case is going yet. Nor does anyone else. Though I know where we want it to go.
Yeah, in the trash.
Yep.
It's good to get some time to consider where this case is going.
I think it's just going straight the hell in a handbasket, and I don't want anything to do with this wild ride.
Regeria, you know you shouldn't say that word out here.
Handbasket?
No, hell, if the bees hear you, I know how they feel about people talking about their home.
Bzzz.
Regeria, take it back, take it back, take it back.
Uh, Brock, meat shield. I had you at 200% audio when you did that. I didn't realize it. God damn it.
Was it loud?
It was for me. Maybe not for everyone else, but yeah, oof.
Only saying oof.
Whoops.
My wife is gone.
Rip the thighs. We know this guy was a thighs guy.
My big thighs have left me. Go be with the other thick thighs in the sky, sweetie. Fly. Fly. Be free.
The wings.
Well, there goes that idea. What was our idea again?
To figure out where the case was going, whatever. Brock, like, be quiet. We're trying to figure out who killed your wife or something, other than you.
I think it was you. I think you killed my wife. I think you're trying to get in my pants. Look, I appreciate it, ma'am, but your thighs are not thick. In fact, they look kind of like they haven't worked out a day in their life. I feel like you don't even really eat anything to put any meat down there.
Tony's right. It's the judge. Yeah, it was the judge. He killed your wife to get her thick thighs and put it in that sandwich. He's literally eating your wife right now.
Well, I do that all the time.
But speaking of which, there he is eating your wife. We cracked the case.
What? Why is this an aspect in the game? I have a lot of questions, one of which being why they are sending us what the judge is thinking.
This isn't
There's
what he's
nothing-
thinking. This is literally him just texting you.
Okay, literally him texting us. Like, was there something like that in Ace Attorney and I just
Nope.
forgot?
Nope. Yeah, the timing. Perfect. Anyways, we've already proven that you couldn't have killed your own wife, and it was probably her killing herself or the judge or something. One of the staff members at the restaurant must have done it because they're like underpaid employees and they're tired of dealing with your bullshit. So they thought they'd just turn around and be like, no, we're gonna kill that bitch.
Is it weird that I'm looking at some of these dialogue options and I'm just like, in my head, like cutting words that could like make the lines better. Or like it's bothering me that the it is down below everything, but there's nothing else. Like I'm like, you could cut one of those
Oh,
words on top.
yeah, that's like graphic design stuff right there, dude. Even when I like write stuff for like my students and shit, I'm like that. I'm like, no, I've either got to add something to get that freaking hanging thing done, or I've got to cut stuff.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, I hate that stuff. And yeah, it is funny. So I guess, you know, without really the judge's text messages are probably the best part of this game so far.
Hands down. And there is that mysterious Jordan deed mentioned in the will. Do you know anything about that?
Wow, it's almost like maybe Jordan Deed, like, hired a hitman to kill the bitch so that he could get her, like, wad of cash and her thong.
That thong? The thong?
Uh,
Oh, a little. It's a long story.
Well, why don't we give me the fucking Spark Notes edition, because, like, we've got things to do, and we don't want to be here all day.
Let me start now. It was a dark and windy night.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Let me go grab popcorn.
Jordan and Victoria, they used to be married.
And let
He
me
was
guess.
her fourth husband.
Oh my god. And then Jordan, like, divorced her on Patreon?
Well, Patreon hasn't been used in decades.
Whatever, on future Patreon.
I know that he wanted to name his child, like,
Oh my god, yeah.
14.
And then he, like, took away his Minecraft world. So, we've got some bad parenting stories for you guys. Bad parenting story number 1 starts literally on the day of birth. So, as you know, or probably don't know, Elon Musk is married to a woman who already, granted, Elon Musk's last name is already bad enough. It's Musk. Then his wife's first name is Grimes. So we have Elon Musk and Grimes Musk. Like she literally sounds like something you scraped off your shoe. Yeah, I got some Grimes Musk up here, stuck in between my boot. Like,
Dude, Grimes Musk sounds like something that would be like a slur in like a dystopian novel where they create their own lingo. Like it sounds like something that would have been in like Hunger Games. Like, oh, you Grimes Musk?
it's like some fucking Blade Runner kind of shit, if you ask me. Like,
Dude.
you're in the freaking, like, dark, evil area, you know, the cities, and it's like, and we got some Grimes Musk down below. Like, okay. So the whole family right now has bad names, and then we get to the name of this fucking kid. Guys, how the fuck do you pronounce this? I'm gonna put it in chat. That is the name that they named their newborn son. Exia 12? Yeah, the fuck? I literally thought that was like a new planet they discovered or something. No, that's a new planet they shit out and called a human being. Like,
That's what I've been seeing trending on Twitter. I saw that trending, but I thought it was something like NASA related.
yeah, no. That's the name of their newborn son.
How do you even pronounce? What is it, like fucking Xander?
I assume it's like Zaya or something, because like how the A, it's like a diphthong with the AE thing. I used to remember how to pronounce that. I think that's an ash, actually. Well, that's an ash phonetically. I don't know what it is in actual Greek.
You know what
Yeah, I don't
this
know.
name is representative of?
Go on.
The fact that rich bitches deserve to be eaten. Like, shit like this?
Holy shit, now we know why his wife got murdered. She was a rich bitch. She was gonna name their kid something stupid, and the judge was hungry and ate her. Like, there we go. We've cracked the
We
case.
figured it out. Crack the case. Another one cracked. Bye.
Wrap it up,
Dumont
Scooby and the gang.
Dipstick.
It's time to go. Like, yeah, that's the name of their child. I want to know, A, how you pronounce it. 2, why there's a fucking 12 in there. They put a number in this kid's name, and it's not like Elon the Second. No, it's a 12.
See, I like okay, so I've seen plenty of movies, and a lot of the times, like they'll have a character that has a really terrible name, and it'll intentionally be a joke, like, oh, no one would ever be dumb like this. Like there was a character in a movie I saw whose name was Sam, and in between the A and the M, the
Was a
three,
4.
there was a 3.
Oh, what?
And then she was like, yeah, my parents named me Sam with the 3 in there, and then told everyone
Is that
the
Sem?
3 is silent.
Sm. Sm.
Yeah.
Your name's Sm.
Zoom.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So, okay. Okay. Okay, let's unpack this
Serene.
a little bit. Um,
Satrine?
Sa-
Satrine?
the issue that bothers me is now this kid has to go. I hope they homeschool this kid.
They're not going to. It's going to be like a rich private school.
Oh my god, yeah. Tony just nailed it. Okay, I'm gonna do the roll call. Let's start with Anthony, Chris, John, Azeza 12, Zane.
Don't forget McKaylee, Haley, McKenna, Mackenzie, McCree,
Shaquisha.
LaSquasha.
You fucking joke. I have so many fucking students in there that have normal names, except there's a la, a ta, or a za in there.
I had someone in my high school that was actually named LaSquasha.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Yeah.
LaSquisha was a legitimate name that my sister knew growing up. I knew a Bob, actually.
Yeah, okay, see, I've known 2 Bobs. I never went to school with a Bob. I went to school with a Bobby.
I've known
But
3
working-
Bobs. One of them I'm related to.
Okay, but that makes sense, Finn.
Why does that make sense?
You're in North Carolina.
My family's from Italy, you asshat. And we lived mostly up north our whole entire life.
I was hoping you would respond like that.
You penis. Our neighbor who died recently was named Bob. One of my uncles is named Bob, and then I knew a Bob in school. Actually, I had a teacher whose first name was Bob too. I've known 4 Bobs in my life. According to one possible theory, the name is actually Kyle, as X is the Greek letter. She is pronounced I, and the A12 stands for the 12th letter of the... Then just name the kid Kyle! The Book of Genesis and Grimes' song Genesis are another inspiration, with the fan suggesting that the first letter of the child's name means according to Google.
Okay, so here's my thing.
Oh, they've damned this child to a life of absolute fucking death in misery.
As someone who is a big stan of the Game of Thrones books and parts of the show, I really like the way that names are respelled in that series. Again, I'm also a big fantasy reader, so I do like some of that shit, but shit like this?
This is he's written that kid's name in fucking code. I would expect to see this in a Python script. I wouldn't expect to see this on a birth certificate. Does the kid have a middle name? Do we know his middle name? Watch his middle name be something normal like John.
See, I could even understand something like this being in a story like fucking Ready Player One.
I'm glad I've never seen that shit.
And yeah,
It
no,
sounds
Ready
like it's
Player
a
One-
name from a Russian warplane.
Oh god, it does.
You're not wrong. Quick, pull out the XAI-12.
Tell me, did you bring the XAI-12?
We won't be needing that. God damn it. Oh, that's
We
a
want
Doki
to be
Doki
needing
reference.
that.
Anyways, yeah, that's awful. That naming is awful. And in other wonderfully fucking horrendous parenting news, there's the story of the child who, is 9. So he went 9 years with maybe slightly better parenting. 9, who, for whatever reason, this kid is required to wake up at 7 a.m. every day. Granted, to do what, I don't know, because all of the schools across the country are closed. But apparently, this guy wrote this on a forum post or something. And, like, the parent did. He's like, and of recent, my son has not been waking up. He's been waking up at 9 or at 10, and I've given him warnings that there are consequences for when you don't follow the rules, and I've warned him, and he said he was okay, and for a while he was, but waking up early is a skill, and, recently, I told him again that he has to wake up at 7, but today he woke up at 11 instead, so I decided to erase his Minecraft world that he spent a year in building a giant castle, and now the kid hates me.
It's so funny to me. I just think it's funny. I just think it's funny how some parents do not understand how their kids grow up to hate them. And, like, okay, so, like, I saw a few people being like, oh, a kid getting that upset about a video game is dumb. The equivalence, because a lot of you bitches, not anyone here, but a lot of, like, bitches do not seem to, like, there's a whole thing with video games and, like, how people view them. But anyway, it is the equivalence of, like, taking a toy or a safety blanket or something that this kid loves, something that they've spent a whole year with, like, literally just something that they love, even a dog, and burning it right in front of them. And then being like, you didn't listen to me, so I took away what you love. Like, I'm like really?
So
like,
the
I can
thing that I like, but
they gave birth to them.
True. Oh, that's such a fucking boomer comment. I want to get to some of these boomer comments. I've lived with that fucking boomer comment kind of shit. There's one boomer comment who's like, wow, a lot of people in this chat must have never had kids. You have to have firm discipline. I'm like, okay. But you could have done so many more things. First of all, this dude took away his computer already, and then on top of that, that's just spiteful what he did. On top of it, deleting it. That's what that is. That's just spiteful.
All you had to do was just take away computer privileges.
Yeah, easy.
Like, that's all. You don't.
That's it.
Like,
or whatever else it was that he was doing. Maybe he wasn't messing with it. Who knows? But whatever else he was doing, you didn't have to do that. And yeah, the whole boomer thing of, well, you live under my house, you live under my rules. The kid's fucking 9. Who other's house is he gonna live under? A. B. I always fucking loved when my freaking father tried to do that, because it's like, okay, what other house am I gonna live under? Gonna throw me out in the street? Which, granted, happened, but still, it's that fucking, that boomer mentality of, you know, you have to do exactly as I say, absolute obedience. Growing up with my father, the idea of respect was absolute, unfucking questioning obedience. Like, he would ask you to do completely meaningless things. For example, there was one summer where I had to dig, or multiple summers actually, where I had to dig out a fucking, like, giant hole in the yard, like a ditch, and level it, perfectly level the fucking ditch, because it was gonna be a foundation for him extending the driveway. You know, when I get the money. 12 years or more later, still never got the money, but there's some nice weeds growing in that ditch now.
ooh, that's so pretty.
Yeah, it's fucking great. It's weeds. Multiple times that has happened.
People are quarantined. Nature is healing.
Oh my god. I, for one,
We are the
welcome
virus.
our murder hornets.
Bruh, okay. What if the murder hornets are like the same fucking, like, stupid justification from Final Fantasy VII Remake, where the Dementors are like the life planet's defense mechanism, and now the murder hornets
Oh my god, yeah.
are the Earth's
I want a
defense
mod that replaces the fucking ghosts with murder hornets.
No, okay, yeah, like, literally, some parents literally look at their kids as extended labor. Like, that's
You say
all.
while a child cries in the background.
Exactly. See, perfect. Thanks, mijo. So, like, some parents treat their kids like they are just extended labor. And there was things that I did with my dad. Like, I would work on the car with him. Like, I would cut the grass. Like, I would do different things. A lot of these things we did together. So it wasn't like he just, like, threw a lawnmower at me
Together's a
and said,
hell of a word. Growing up, I had fucking there was a half of me that was like, why don't you do this as well? But then there was the other half of me that was like, I'd never want to do anything with you because every time I do something with you, you complain the whole fucking time if I don't do it exactly the fucking way that you, just like method, even though we could get the same exact same results. If I don't do the most convoluted fucking method that you tell me, you flip the fuck out.
Yeah, that's why we in my house, the one thing that my dad was always really awful about was decorating the Christmas tree. If you decorated the tree after he got home, or like after he got home, he micromanaged everything. But if you did it before
Christmas
he got
tree.
home, I think it's because like I think it's because of how he grew up and like how he wanted like things to look in the house and like be a part, but like it got, so but if we did it before he got home, he would look at it and he'd be like, oh, that looks really nice, good job, y'all. But if it was while he was home, it would be like, why are you putting that there? What is that? No, you can't put that there.
That's fucking, have you seen the Reddit r insane parents? It's fucking stupid how some parents aren't. Oh, give us some give us some ammo to talk about, Tony. Pick your favorite, and let's see which ones what we come up with it.
I would love to hear some.
Yeah, I'd be very interested to hear some. But yeah, there's that thing that's there, the bad parenting and shit like that. Like, here's a good example. My younger sister, who is now like 5 going on 6, I think. Shit, has it been 6? I don't fucking remember. Yeah, I think so. She was born when I was 20, so yeah. Yeah, so, like...
You're so old.
3 or so, when she was 3 or something, or 3 or 4, I remember her with, like, a little mini broom, because her father, which would be my father, gave her and made for her a little mini broom, basically to teach her how to sweep the fucking floor at 3. It's like, gotta teach them early, and when she's older, she'll help with washing the dishes. She's a great helper. She always wants to help. She has nothing else to fucking do. Of course she does. Wait until she has something more important to do with her life, and then she won't want to do all the small, menial things that you're literally programming her to enjoy.
The other day, my sister woke up, and when she came out of her room, she saw my middle nephew, and he's 5. She came out and she saw him like with napkins on the ground and like they were wet, and she was like, what are you doing? Did you spill something? And he was like, no, mommy, I mopped. I'm trying to help. And then she was like, oh my god, no. She was like, thank you so much, but you don't need to do this. And like she looked and like there was like there was a new thing of trash out. He had like tied it up, like he had done all these things.
Wow. Holy shit.
She was like, why did you do this? And he was like, because you're pregnant. And she was like, okay.
Do you even know what that means?
like they ended up like, she was like, okay, so I feel bad about this, so we're just gonna like, well, let's go do something fun today.
Wow.
But like, yeah, she was like, I didn't ask him to do that. I haven't been teaching him to like do any of this. I teach him to clean up after himself, but that's different.
Yeah.
Like she was telling me all these things. She was like, if he like leaves toys somewhere, I ask him to pick them up, but like I don't ask him to like get on his hands and knees and mop.
Oh my god. Granted, knowing me, if I had done something like that, my father would come out and be like, you fucked it up. Which would probably have been accurate. I probably would have fucked it up, knowing me, but still, like... Yeah, and what Tony says there, you have to do it this way, but if we use this newer tool, then this will get done faster. Stop being lazy and do it my way. And he always has some asinine way that he wanted things done. It's like, dude, it's quicker if I do it this way. It gets the same. No, you just do it this way. Why you always gotta argue? That's always, I fucking lived with that. Why do you always have to argue? Why do you always have to be a smartass? Why do you always have to be a dumbass? Every fucking thing you say is backwards. Like, that's what I grew up with. Let's continue. There's your bad parenting section. Here's a oh, no, we got a post. Never mind. We ain't done a bad parenting section. Tony's got something for us. What is this? Okay, I synced my calendar with my mum and forgot I have my birth control implant replacement date marked 3 years from now. She saw it and texted me this while I was at work. I'm 20. Oh no.
Oh god.
Do you have a birth control implant? Why? You have an appointment to replace implant marked in your calendar. Why were you looking 3 years into the future on my calendar? We need to talk about this when you get home. I'm going to bed when I get home, and it's none of your business what I do with my body as an adult. I'm your mother. Of course it's my business if you're being unsafe and not thinking about the consequences. I feel like using birth control is the opposite of unsafe. Wow. Kind of. You are not leaving the house tomorrow until we discussed this. You cannot behave this way when you don't have a boyfriend. Okay. I'll just tell work I'm not coming in because my mommy grounded me for not wanting to get pregnant. I'm staying at tonight. Talk tomorrow. Get fucked. Wow.
I'm not surprised. Like, I truly am not, because I've seen shit like this on Twitter too, and it is so fucking stupid.
Okay, well, there's another one for the COVIDs, but here, let's unpack this one. First of all, why would you ever sync your fucking calendar with one of your parents, or sync anything you have with one of your parents? Maybe it's just me. Maybe I have grown up like many of those people said that Minecraft kid is going to just distrust your parents and showing them anything. Like, no one in my family knows I streamed. Stream, I still do. But even when I was there, they never knew. I managed to stream literally in their house. They could hear me most of the time. They never knew what the fuck I was doing. They just assumed I was wasting time with friends. Which is still probably pretty accurate, but usually there was no one there watching anyway, so I was just wasting time for myself. Yeah, so there's that. Why would you sit there and share that with, like, your parents? 1. 2, again, why is she looking 3 years into the future?
Yeah, no, that's a really good question, because I'm still like, okay, so the messages are from iPhone, and like I put things into my calendar all the time on my iPhone. You can't see something that far ahead unless you're looking for something.
So either she's planning a fucking 3-year vacation or something ridiculous, or she's literally just spying on her daughter 3 years into the future?
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure it's spying.
What content allows her to keep going? If I noticed for, like, I don't know, 2 months that there was nothing, I'd be like, okay, they didn't put anything 2 months from now. There's nothing to worry about. I wouldn't bother keep going. I wouldn't keep going for that.
Yeah. On the subject of syncing, I will say one of my friends, like her family, the way that their like family cellular plan was with their iPhones, like certain things were synced.
Huh.
So like they had an iCloud for like their photos.
God.
And so like that was synced. The iMessages luckily weren't, but
What?
her iMessages were linked to their laptop that they used, and their laptop being an Apple product. And one time her mom, and she was 22 at the time, her mom saw a text that one of our friends sent, and it was something about like
penis.
about like weed.
Close enough.
And like she saw it, and she was like, Mija, are you doing this? And she was like, Mama, it's legal in like several states. Like, does it matter? And she was like, I don't want you doing this, but you're in Austin, so I can't really stop you.
What?
Because she was out of like, she was in a different city.
You can't do shit about that.
But then when she would come home, she'd be like, all right, Mija, we're doing this, we're doing that, we're doing this. She'd be like, Mama, like, I also want to go do things with my friends.
No, you cannot, because you do the weeds. Like, every now and then, as long as you're not doing it all the fucking time. Let's actually continue with the game before we jump into the COVIDs one. I feel like we've been sitting here listening to shitty piano music for fucking ever while we're, like, talking about... This is why we need to, like, play games other than visual novels as well. We need to, like, play, games where we can...
Stimulation.
What?
Visual stimulation.
Yeah, we need to play, like, games where we can just zone out and, like, do whatever. Do something while just bullshitting.
I'll get Payday working, or worst case scenario, I'll see what else we can do that's, like, MMO.
That's an idea, yeah. We could do this. Maybe we could do, like, a once-a-week thing or a twice-a-week thing while we're all stuck in,
You could always buy Final Fantasy 14.
You could always suck me off. It's not happening. No fucking way I'm buying that.
But it's the good one.
Bitch, no. That's probably fucking like $60 too. Get the fuck out of here.
When
No.
I bought it, it was $30 for the complete pack.
Oh, the complete pack. Ooh. No. No. What the fuck? No. No. No, we will find something
Sims.
better. What?
Sims.
You can't multiplayer that. What? If you play an MMO, let me know. You'll join you if you have it.
See?
Okay, Tony.
Tony
What
wants to join
MMOs
in?
do you own? What was that, JHK?
No, I was just saying Tony wants to join in.
Don't say Final Fantasy 14. Don't fuel his unhealthy
Tony, say
addictions.
Final Fantasy
Look,
14. Fuel
No.
my unhealthy addiction.
listen, Miha,
Feed
listen.
me. Feed
Listen,
me.
okay? Listen, are you doing this? We need to talk about your unhealthy implants when you don't have a boyfriend.
Listen to me, Miha.
Fine. Okay, let's continue.
Oh, look, Tony says I've been meaning to get that one.
No, you have not. Shush,
Tony,
shush.
if you have the PS4, I got it for about 80% off. So
Does that even sync the PC?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
crossplay.
fuck. No, shut up. Continue. You have a line to do. Fuck you. Shut up.
You don't understand. Jordan. Oh my
Ooh.
god. Ooh. What does that have to do with everything?
Everything.
Jordan was a woman. Oh, so someone killed my bi queen. Someone killed my bi queen. Someone hold me back.
I like how for you, the best character is the one who's dead and has no development so far.
Look, Vin, I see a queer character, and I automatically just
I like
jump.
how Regeria just got like fucking smacked.
Yeah.
It, like Brock just smacked the shit out of her. She was bi. Out. Just fucking out cold. So like, that's pretty hot. And like, no wonder I came to her strip shows, but I mean, you were marrying Victoria. Like, so were you gonna have like a kinky three-way?
Ooh. Well, Victoria never told me much about it, but when it came up, she would always be so worried. Yeah, that sounds like typically the experience of a bi person. Never tell your partner about the person you dated of the opposite sex.
I like just putting this over his mouth, being like, shh, it's okay, sweet. You don't have to do anything. Just shh.
She would say, Jordan.
Oh, I'm sorry. Look at this sandwich. Oh my god.
Finn, this isn't even the same sandwich.
Not even close. It doesn't even look like this is the same fucking meat.
These sandwiches.
And where did the soup come from?
It's like they went to fucking Jason's Deli.
Dude, this
Which-
guy
no.
has eaten a whole turkey, a sandwich, another sandwich, and another. He's eaten 3 sandwiches in a
apple.
whole turkey. And
And-
the wife.
And the wife.
And the wife.
She would say, Jordan is going to get me someday. I never asked for more details than that, but I assume the breakup did not go well. Yeah, that guy can fucking eat.
Yeah, dude. Shit.
When we first met, Victoria had these bruises on her back and arms as well. But when I asked about them, she just said Jordan and started crying. Okay, so Jordan is trash.
A martial artist, and they were actually learning how to do martial arts, but she wasn't good at it, and she tried to get away, but it turns out that Jordan is her arch rival, destined by fate to forever be here to attack her, and now she came to Brock for help, but, well, Brock was too obsessed with her thighs.
Oh my god, Vin. It's lovers to enemies, my favorite trope.
Shit.
Hashtag Wattpad. Hashtag fanfic. Hashtag AO3.
Are you fucking saying hashtags on a, like verbally? You remind me of one of my fucking like ex-principals who I had, who in his emails would be like, hashtag make this the best week ever. I'm like, son, this is Gmail. You realize that hashtag's going the fuck all, right? Dude, the shirt that he fucking gave us for the school, for the staff, has hashtags on the fucking back of it. I don't wear that shirt in public. I don't wear that shirt, period. I don't even wear it to fucking, like, clean the house in, because I don't want to sit there and broadcast a fucking hashtag to my blank walls. Like,
Finn, sounds like you're being a little, hashtag condescending.
sounds like you're about to have hashtag my foot up hashtag your ass.
Oh, well, I didn't know we were hashtag Red Foreman in this house.
Fucking, don't we have the foot in my ass channel? Yes, we do.
We do.
God
I was
damn
like,
you,
do we
boomer,
have that?
no.
I'm sure we do.
God damn it. Don't call me a boomer. If I want to be a boomer, I can be a boomer.
Calm down.
What the hell were we even talking about? I forgot. Oh, hashtags.
Hashtags.
And then we've got, like, the current principal who puts, like, fucking quotes of the week in their emails and stuff. It's like, nobody looks at this shit. Or did I know I showed you, JHK, but I don't know if I showed stream. At the last place that I worked, this was, like, one of the emails that I ended up getting about, like, folders. And let me just show you the name of this email. I took a picture of it, and I'm going to show it on stream. We're going to have to zoom in. Additional folder inserts. That it's spelled exactly how you think. That's what the title of this email was. Additional folder inserts. Staff, you should have received all of your folder inserts. The last item for each folder was placed in your box at 3:30 p.m. There's no fucking way this guy did not know what the hell that meant. He had to have done this deliberately.
Okay, see, something like that, I could see why someone would get fired.
He didn't. No, he didn't get fired. I was the one who was always on the chopping block because I held my students to standard. This guy could sit there, be fuck all, and sit there and talk about cum and be fine.
No, but see, I could see why he could get fired, because the professor story.
Oh.
Like that is...
Yeah. Also, Tony asked if you want to do a multiplayer game, what kind of game would you all like?
I really like games that I can do dumb shit in, or RPGs. Or
Yeah,
both.
RPGs, dumb shit. I like games. Obviously, you know I like games where we do like building and stuff, any kind of like
yeah.
crafting. I love
Fucking
that.
sign me up for that shit. I fucking love...
JHK likes it as well, clearly. Because then you can just erect penises.
Hey, remember when we would play Stardew Valley together? And I would just hide the fucking furnace.
I've told them about the time where you literally hid the furnace on the other side of the farm, which we had not even cleared out. Like, you had to clear out a path and then recreate the path to fucking hide and conceal the furnace on the other side of the farm. Like, I don't know why you sabotaged our own fucking productivity, but have at it. That's the kind of stupid shit. When he says he likes to do dumb shit, that's what he likes to do.
Yeah, when I say I like to do dumb shit, I legitimately mean I like to do dumb shit.
Oh, additional folder inserts is now a quote. Thanks, Tony. God damn it. Oh, I'm sorry, Brock. Were you talking still? Like, why didn't you try and, like, find this Jordan if she's so dangerous? Or, like, put a restraining order or something?
Victoria was worried that whatever I did, Jordan's retribution would be horrific. She just wanted to stay away from her.
Yeah, Jordan sounds like a bad bitch who would have fucked you up.
Steam has finished downloading Payday 2. I was not aware you were continuing to download that.
Wasn't that already installed?
Remember I uninstalled
yeah.
it, reinstall, but I didn't click reinstall.
Oh, well, congrats. You can never escape. So we were going to play Payday 2 earlier today, but
I've never played
JHK... What?
No, I was saying, I've never played it.
Yeah, he's never played it. JHK Payday 2 was just stuck in like load screen hell. It would not leave the load screen at all.
Yeah.
So we just couldn't do it. So we got this. Hopefully we'll finish this and then be able to go on to the other game. But you know, it's us. It takes us a while. Then how did her name end up on the well? Why didn't she remove it?
I don't know. I guess she never got around to changing it.
Fair enough. I guess Victoria's bookkeeping isn't on trial here. I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't get on trial, though, somehow. Like, it's gonna be a piece of evidence that they're gonna pull out of nowhere, like the bottle.
And then we're gonna present the wine.
Yeah, and then we're just gonna be like, it's good wine.
I wonder if Jordan knew she was still in the will. I don't think so. I don't think we can use that.
Here's a game. How about a game called Crossout? It's a game where you build your own car, and it's a PvP game.
Okay, as someone who actually is kind of really basic for car games, I'm not opposed to that.
You don't even have a license.
And? Then I can't drive, I'm gay!
What the fuck does that mean? Excuse me? I'm gonna need you to unpack that one there, Chief. Explain. You enlighten me.
Okay, so a thing that, like, is a common consensus in the gay community is that you can have 2 of 3 things.
Mm-hmm.
Self-confidence,
You got that.
skills in math,
You don't have that.
and being good at driving. I'm good at math.
No, you aren't.
Yes, I am.
I don't know any academic thing that you're probably good at other than writing. What the fuck are you talking about? And you can't be good at writing and math. That's like a law of school. You're either good at English or you're good at math. You're better at English. Obviously, your math has to suck. So that's a lie.
Okay, no, I'm definitely better at English than I am at math, but like
See?
math and English were like my 2 subjects.
You probably took fucking Algebra 1 throughout all of your high school years.
I took Algebra 1 in 7th grade, thank you very much. I took AP courses the rest of my high school career. My senior year, I didn't even have to take a math class. And you know what I took? Calculus, BC.
I took calculus too. Granted, I got like a D in it, but still, I took calculus as well. I also didn't pay a fucking bit of attention in that class because my one friend and I were both in that class, and him and I were basically like you and me, and all we did was meme that whole fucking class to the point that everyone was pissed at us at all times.
Oh, I think Tony missed the first thing I even said at the beginning. Okay, so Vin was telling me, like, how can you like car games if you don't even drive? And I told him, Vin, I'm gay. I can't drive. So that's what spurred this whole thing. Anyway,
Yeah.
It's a common thing in the community that, like, gays can't drive.
Crossout takes place in a post-apocalyptic.
A post-apocalyptic what?
What exactly? A post-apocalyptic what? A post-apocalyptic street corner. You only get one block.
Honestly, like, okay, you had me at car game, you had me at build your own car, you had me at PvP, but you toss in the fact that it's post-apocalyptic, and now you have my arrest.
What's the price?
Oh,
There's
yeah,
the
actually,
question.
that's a really good question.
We can sit there and talk this shit up, but what's that? Did we already read this line, by the way, or did we get distracted about your driving?
This is the line where I was just like, this is fucking dumb, because...
Thanks. Thanks, Sir Tony.
Yes. Yes. That is... Oh my god, yes. Thank you for adding that quote, Tony. You are officially in my heart. Like, thank you.
Now do whatever you can to get the fuck out. You don't want to be there. Run.
Yeah, Vin's been trapped in my heart for like 5 years now at this point.
Yeah, it's been about 5 years, going on 6.
He knows that you don't really get to escape. You'll get breaks, but you never get to
Yeah,
escape.
there was like that year or so break or 2-year break where he just wasn't here, and I'm pretty sure just like ignoring me, so that was good.
Oh my god, I wasn't ignoring you. I was
you were.
ignoring everyone.
I sent him the stuff that some of the things we did on Twitch, some of the VODs, well, not the VODs, the highlights. He's like, yeah, I just ignored.
Vin, you want to fucking go? Plane tickets are cheap right now. I will go to North Carolina.
Please. You won't find me. Pretty sure you actually already know where I live, but still.
Like, I was thinking about it right now, and I'm like, don't I have your address? Not the current one.
Not the current one, but I only live like 10 minutes away from the current one. Like, it's a walk down the street. Here's the link to the crossout. Let's see what this is. I don't know about card games myself, but if you guys seem down to clown with it, maybe it's decent. The hell is this?
Ooh, this does actually look like it would be pretty fun. My only concern, and it was released in 2017, so I probably can. But my only concern is, can I like? Will my
JHK has a toaster. Like, he actually is just playing off of his microwave right now. Well, he's not playing at all. I'm doing all the clicks.
I still don't understand how my fucking laptop would run like the Final Fantasy, like the new ones, the HD ones and all that shit, but it could not run Life is Strange, which was easily
because Life is Strange was kind of poorly optimized. I remember even my laptop having issues with that at times. It was just poorly optimized, I think. Granted,
that makes sense.
My laptop's like 8 years old now, but wait, no. Yeah, it is. Shit, I got it in like 2012. So yeah. Okay, we'll consider that one. Recommended Windows 7, Windows 8, Internet processor, RAM.
Core i5, damn.
NVIDIA GeForce 960 or higher. You don't have that, do you?
I definitely don't have that.
I don't even have that on my old laptop.
But... Okay, here's the thing. I could probably install it and see if it works. Because it probably does. Like, it probably will. It's just that I probably won't have, like, the crisp graphics. Like, it might look like pixelated bukkake or, like, a PS2 game.
Oh, well, that's my favorite.
Which one?
The next line was line 2, but it might mean that we need to find some air, need to air some dirty laundry. And, like, I don't want to touch her dirty thongs. Is that okay, bro? Can you touch her thongs? That's the recommended specs, not the minimum.
Can I complain for a second, though? Because, like, they literally have someone who has a clear motive to kill Victoria, and they're just like, no, this won't be able to hold up in court. That won't be able to hold up in court?
Yeah. That's kind of a big motive for that, yeah.
That's like the biggest motive. Like, what could the motive be of the fucking waiter? Oh, I thought she was kind of hot and I wanted to fuck that shit, so I decided to kill her? Like,
necrophiliac? Where are we going with that there, buddy?
Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't understand.
Okay, 4-core processor, 4 gigabytes of RAM. Do you have 4 gigs of RAM?
Probably.
Do you know what RAM is?
I know.
JHK is like Laura when it comes to fucking technology, okay?
When it comes to technology, I know how to install, I know how to uninstall, and I know how to make pretty picture. But
he's like the fucking grandma that downloads special cursors for his computer and like has 50,000 web browsers. Okay, one of my students downloaded on her fucking computer. I was in, because one of my like 11th graders, we worked on the laptops. I go over, she has the fucking goose from Goose Game as like an icon thing, and it just like took her cursor away and ran off with it while she's doing work. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing over here? A. B, why do you have so many weird cursors? You're like one of those weird cat ladies who like get the internet for the first time, and they've got like the crusty like cat image that's blown up way too large as their freaking desktop background, and freaking they've got like the stupidest freaking like cursor that is just like, you know, a cat paw or something asinine like that. Like, that's the student I had.
Ben?
And that's you.
I'm in this photo and I don't like it.
God damn it. What cursor do you have?
Okay, I currently have a regular one, but I did install the Goose Game one.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Oh my
It was
fucking
funny.
God.
It was so funny.
Okay, I did laugh when I saw it, but still.
Like, I stopped using it like after like the novelty wore off. Like I was like, this seems like it could be really fun, but really inconvenient.
Did you fucking download Bonzi Buddy when you were a kid too?
What's Bonzi Buddy?
A notorious virus that presents itself as like one of the like little things that pops up and says hello to you every day until it eventually asks for the wacky digits on the back of your card.
Oh, no, but I had a guy who would ask me about that every day on the internet, so I gave it to him. His
Yeah,
name
that was me.
Paco. Oh.
Anyways, let's continue. We're talking about airing out some dirty laundry. Tony's gonna look for some more games. Possible. We could have some options here.
Yeah, I still think this one could, like, work, though.
It's possible.
I'd prefer it if it didn't come up. I'm fine with Victoria's past. But the general public might have something to say. Okay,
In
look,
2099?
look, hold on. I wanna say something. So
Oh,
I know
no.
that we go through periods of time where like we'll be progressive and then regressive and progressive and regressive. Like if you look at the time after the civil rights movement, like we see a really big push to return to a status quo. And while that repeats throughout history, I do have some trouble believing that in 2099 people would have issues with a queer relationship involving
Look, this
a
is the
bi
future the
person.
murder wasps or hornets want.
I mean, this could be the future in which like all of the like conservatives killed me and like other people like
Killed you. Specifically you. You're
Specifically
going
me.
to be the Jesus of that community, man, right?
No. See, I'm like what's his face in the Matrix? Once you kill like
Neo?
the main one,
Oh, no, Smith.
Smith. There we go. Once you kill like the main one, boom.
You just eventually become everyone.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Hey, remember when Mr. Smith did that thing?
Which thing?
The thing.
You have two more that are a bit more childish, you guess? One is a fighting game and one is a blocky RPG.
I will say, Vin and I have played some shit that probably would be considered childish. We have Sonic All-Stars Racing installed. We
Love
played
it.
Wakfu.
Waifu, yeah, Wakfu.
Waifu. Like,
And we loved it.
and Dragon Quest Builders, it's fucking fantastic.
Have you played it? Did you play the demo?
I played the demo.
It's so fucking good. You need to get that game.
It's
Except
actually
on
currently
PC.
on sale on PS4. I think
It's on PC.
but I don't play on PC.
How the fuck are we gonna I don't actually have it on
Okay,
PC either. I have it on
Multiplayer
Switch.
games I can do, and Dragon Quest Builders does have multiplayer, right?
Yeah, it's on PC.
Let's see.
It's on Steam. It's literally on Steam. I will buy that bitch on PC if I need to and drop $60 for it. Because I'm that irresponsible with my money. Want me to send them to you? Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Remember when we were playing a game? And now we're looking up other games. This is how bad this thing is gripping us. Don't we want to get to the game that we actually want to play, right? 428?
At some point.
Yeah, at some point. You still have a line to read, by the way.
I know, but I'm looking real quick at something relating to Dragon Quest Builders.
Well, while
I'm
you're
looking
doing that, I guess I'll go
crossplay.
start reading about the Corona thing that Tony posted.
Here, I'll do my line. But if you don't think it's possible to win this trial without bringing that up, then I guess you'll have to.
Okay, let me do this first. Oh, no, never mind. We got a thing. Want to read that?
So much sweets. Such a tasty treat.
The judge is eating your wife's body again. Like, her thighs are really good. I said he was eating her thighs, not grapefruiting his man. If you guys don't know the grapefruit your man meme, you're
That's
lucky.
vintage.
That is vintage, and you are very lucky. Let me show you how to grapefruit your man.
Oh god.
Yeah, Tony knows. Yeah. Not that one. Oh, that one.
Oh, Trove, I've heard really good things about this one.
Wait, Trove? That
Yeah.
sounds very familiar. I think that's on my wish list.
It's like a Minecraft-esque. And
Wait,
Brawlhalla,
this
I've
looks
also heard good
very
things about.
familiar. Oh, it's free to play. I think I've played this maybe? At one point? Shit, why not just play Minecraft?
I mean, do you remember when I bought Minecraft and then we never did anything with it?
You bought my... Remember when I bought
Oh god,
fucking...
no.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, which one was it? Which game did he make me buy? And then he's like, yeah, we'll buy it. And then he didn't buy it? He didn't even fucking bother with it? Which one? StarCraft was what it was. No, not StarCraft. It started with stars. Let me find it.
Stardew Valley Star game.
Starbound. That's what it was. Starbound. He made me buy Starbound. And then never fucking bought. He's like, yeah, the payment transaction didn't go through. I'm like, you want to do that again then? No. Oh, thanks. I just wasted how much money on this then? I've never played that fucking game. I've never even installed that fucking game. I just want to point that out. Never.
Okay, but to be fair, I did eventually later on get Minecraft for us to do a stream, and then we didn't do anything with it.
Why didn't we? I don't even remember why. Something happened.
I think it was an anniversary stream, and
Yeah.
I think that was around the time when something happened on your end, and we weren't
Probably.
able to do it for a while.
Yeah.
And then
No.
you were able to come back, that was around the time when I lost internet.
Yeah, that makes sense. You used to play it a bit on PS4 and you enjoyed it a bit. Well, now that this has become a fucking just chatting stream, let's continue here. Regeria, your time is with the defendant is up.
I'll see you back in the courtroom. And I just want to say this now. Thank you, skinny thighs.
My thighs are like perfectly fine. Like my body is slender and petite, okay? It's
Regeria.
petite. Remember when who the fuck Oh, Tony remembers when fucking they said Alyssa was petite. Alyssa is not petite in Cold Steel. You've seen you have Cold Steel, JHK. Also, JHK is the guy I tried to get to play Trails all the way up until he stopped streaming. You've seen, like, if you look on the box art, the blonde girl on the box art for Trails of Cold Steel is Alyssa. Somebody in this game tried to say she was petite. I'm like, no. You mean was Juna the one who fucking said that? Of course it was Juna. She's dumb as dumb as Brock, but dumb as a box of rocks, too.
I mean, she just kind of looks like a typical, anime girl build.
She's just your standard blonde girl. Petite is like Fee. Petite is Altina, who is like standing right beside her.
Petite is that character in Zestiria who I gave that really big backpack to.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Of course. Helping the innocents is what defense lawyers do as long as we get paid.
Well, it looks like we've got another visitor. Oh, I have a moco. Let me get that out of my nose real quick.
Just flung it.
I have some impressive work in there, Missy. Nations, you almost just blew me out of my job.
Like, I don't care about your OnlyFans account, so don't even start. Because
what if I give you this discount code? You get
like the
75%
judge
off.
has been sending me so much as please. I wish I could have said the same for you.
Ma'am, that's not a nice way to talk to an officer of the law.
What
I do
law?
have a gun.
Like, what uniform is that? You the officer of what? The Wild West?
Vincent, it's the future.
I guess America wasn't fully colonized in the future. Nature truly has reclaimed
Nature has healed.
it. Yep. Nature took back the West. The final frontier is back, bitches. Also, what was the other game that he just sent us? Just remember that.
Brawlhalla.
Brawlhalla, I've heard about that. Excuse me, I do not want to watch a live stream of that, you penis. I'm
We
streaming
don't?
myself.
Oh, okay. Bruh.
Bruh.
I was just thinking about how ridiculous it would be if you did a stream where we were watching just someone else's live stream.
That's also, not allowed and you get banned, but yeah.
It's only allowed during E3, right?
Yeah, certain things you can do. Certain, announcement stuff you can do.
Yeah, announcement shit. E3, or not even E3, just Nintendo Directs.
E3, Nintendo Directs, I think
Yeah.
those are it.
Tokyo Game Show?
I don't know about that.
Wow, it'd be kind of weird if they didn't allow that. Meanwhile, on YouTube, you can stream literally anything you want.
Oh yeah, YouTube's fucking no man's land.
You realize you were just making this here trial harder on yourself, right? Now,
Yeah.
lady, if you want something hard, let me give you a coupon to Jason Deli, where they got some of the hardest Coca-Cola you could ever get with your drinks. You get paid the same amount if you win or do you? Okay, so if you're like a public defender, you probably do. But like, if you're like someone who's like an actual like criminal lawyer,
Yeah, you don't.
I'm pretty sure like if you lose, like you lose. Like
Yeah.
you get like a deposit or like the upfront fee, but that's it. No one's gonna pay you for sending them to jail. Oh, well, you tried your best, so here's your
Look,
here's
bitch,
money.
you don't need it where you are, so just hand it over. And like, yeah, I know I get paid the same amount, but like, yeah, I should probably just like throw this case. You never played the fighting game one, but you heard the other two and you joined them. Did I already read that? I feel like I did. Yeah, we'll have to look at them. We'll see what we can come up with too. We'll do some digging. We've got the car one seems the most promising so far.
I'm really good at digging myself in holes.
And dragging everyone in with you.
If I have to go down, I'm taking everyone else down with me.
I never thought about it that way, but like, I don't like being in holes.
Well, if you ask me, I think a hole's a hole. I'll go pretty much for any hole. But really, think about it. You play your part, lose a trial, and you'll be making it easier for the prosecution to do their job.
Well, no shit, because you're the defense. Like, does that not seem woefully obvious?
Who wrote this script?
A 10-year-old.
We'll be able to thank you for it later. And let me just say, I can always give you a free demo of the OnlyFans account in person.
And that's how they get thanked. Oh my god.
Officer Hawk, I think you should leave and come by my office later after the trial.
Why is this just like the sketchy underground fucking dealings, the game? And turkey sandwiches. Nah, boss, like, let him talk.
Why? I don't mean no disrespect, man.
Why is this music
But-
like...
But I'm sure there might be a promotion for someone on the cards if you let them win.
Like you?
I'm sure they won't forget you when they're on the up and up. Who do you think sent me? So,
What do you say?
I'll throw the trial if the price is right.
Bang! Duly noted.
Well, that will make all sorts of things easier. Ooh, Farrell gonna be pissed. We gonna get a brick wall.
Hell, he's gonna drop the fucking wall.
I'll see you after the trial.
He's like, the music again! He's fucking, look at it shaking! He's like fucking going mental. This is an intense death stare, and like, it's really creeping me out. I need a restraining order. Like, oh my god, get away from me. You like McCree more anyways. Yeah, you want his OnlyFans account, man? I hear he's got some great deals, Tony.
I'm just going to go outside. See you at the defendant bench, in case you suddenly change your mind.
Nah, I'm pretty good with money. I should prepare myself for the rest of this case.
I thought we were supposed to be doing some investigation.
No.
Ah, looks like the guard wants me to come back in. Can't I just stay here and sleep?
Now he's gonna be talking about how he wants a nap the whole time. Okay, boomer.
Also, that wasn't an actual hour. Like, that was an hour for us. That wasn't an
Oh, that was
actual hour.
easily an hour for us. You don't know how to answer that? I mean, he's got great deals, man. Ria, it's so good to see you again. Is there a reason why you're always looking into that mirror? Like, I mean, yeah, I know your last name's Narcissist or whatever, but still. Oh my god, what do you want, you mega bitch? So what did you think of my proposal? I should have known you were the one behind Hawk's questions and, like, whatever. OnlyFans.com/Hawk. Oh my god. No, 24. I love how it comes up as an actual link, too, in the chat. You're tempted to click on it, but at the same time... You know what's the worst thing? JHK and I were talking about this, like, before the stream a few days ago. You can make OnlyFans accounts. You don't need to pay for it. We were thinking of making parody OnlyFans accounts of murder hornets and just posting pictures of murder hornets and murder hornet stingers. Just to be an asshole. And now I feel like we could do this too.
Not only that, but you can also post videos. So we could post like a video of just a bee flying or a bee like pollinating a flower.
Oh my god. And we can just name it penetration.
Shooting my shot.
Oh my god. I almost want to fucking do that on stream one day. I wonder if there's rules against that.
I will also say, OnlyFans does, like, if you put something after, obviously, the slash, like, it will always work as a real link, but unless someone has that set up, nothing will come up. Like, I have tweeted a link with Neku the Book Luck at the end, and people will message me, and they'll be like, did you really launch an OnlyFans? And I'll be like, bruh, and I'll, like, click on it, and I'll show them the page does not exist. But then I've had people message me, and they're like, this is the third time you've done this, and I'm upset because I thought you finally launched it.
Oh, okay. I don't even want to know. After all these years, Artemis, I'm finally saying it your way. Fuck the police.
Hey, yo, fuck the police.
Did I tell you? I think I told chat this. I can't remember who I've told this. There was a meme that was, it was like a woman, like, dying on the floor, like bleeding out. And it was like, Alexis, call the police. Alexis, now playing Fuck the Police.
It's from the movie Us, and it's such a great moment.
OnlyFans.com fee? No, do not lewd fee. Worst thing is that probably would exist.
Well, okay, so I don't know if I mentioned this yet on stream, but Vin.
Oh, here we fucking go with fucking JHK's headcanon.
So we're canceling. We're canceling SadSausage streaming.
Here we go. Give it to me.
SadSausage party is over, or sad is over party, and hashtag, and we are canceling him because.
Where's the FBI meme?
Is his manic pixie dream girl? She is representative of everything that Vin wants in an ideal wife, and that is why he likes her so much, and that is incredibly like fetishistic and misogynistic of him. So we're canceling him, and I have the receipts to prove it, but I will not show them because y'all should just take my word at it. And hashtag SadSausage is over party.
And you fucking threw a hashtag in there to make it worse, man. Good. Good. Also, Manic Pixie Dream Girl. That is like the least like vague to do. But did you mean this part? Which part? Oh no.
What is it?
Please.
Oh my god. Yeah, I think so. Hold on.
Yes.
Find it.
Yes. Yeah. This is it.
The police by and.
Hold on. Wait, which?
Sure, playing Fuck the Police by NWA.
Yeah, okay, yeah, good job, Tony. Good job, man. Hold on. I need to have that in the background. Like, what's
the police?
Hold on. There we go. I need to just have that, like, just at the right, just at the right moment for whenever we need it. 16 seconds in. That's good. Makes me wish I had a stream deck to just, like, hit a button and have this stuff play automatically. Ah, my friend, I'm glad you came around. Soon we can discuss terms of payment. How about OnlyFans/Murder Hornets? Looks like the break is almost over. Let's continue this conversation after the end of the trial. We both know how this trial will end anyway, don't we? See you in court, Rhea. Damn, I wanted that to be my line. Like, oh my god, you know what? I take it all back. Now, what if we still just win and just be like, now give me the money anyways? Super mega bitch it. July 17th, 11 a.m. I thought it was only a half an hour. What? We're out at 10:30. Whatever. I'm not gonna make sense of this ever. It rules the judge eating another sandwich. Yep. That's how it ends.
The courts will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Buckenheart.
Artemis! I believe you were able to apprehend the waiter and the murderer. When?
Yeah. Yes, obviously I was. I went and ran him down in the street, and I chained him up and brought him here in a lasso. I also beat him a little bit. Yes, sir. Hemming, huh?
Well, who's doing hemming?
Who wants to do hemming?
Should I do it?
Sure, you can be the witnesses, I guess.
I can understand why I'm here, so I'll try to assist in any way I can.
He's still wearing his waiter outfit.
I know.
Like, was he on the job still? Like, I mean, I guess that's possible, but it's like, hey, boss, I need to leave. This lawyer literally just called me in the court. No warrant, no subpoena, no nothing. But, you know, someone else is gonna have to deal with that food. He was probably just waiting the freaking judge's sandwich. Very well. Please state your name and occupation.
My name is Hemming Challenger. I'm a waiter. Before that, I was a corny folk man.
And you guys thought my Irish was bad. Welcome to JHK's British. Thank you. And thank you for coming down to indulge our pitiful defense. Bitch, I thought we were on, like, the same side now, and now you're still insulting us? What the fuck? We'll try and keep this short, Mr. Changer. Don't know why I'm here. Artemis, he starts speaking other... Artemis just literally speaks freaking Elon Musk's child's name. I'll give the defense 10 minutes of time to do whatever silly thing they want. I trust this respects your time. Why does she, like, get to decide this?
Yeah, how does this system even work?
It's objection in Russian. Oh, shit, I don't speak Russian. For all I know, it was just the freaking Elon Musk's second child's name. I can't believe she just can change how much time is left. That's, like, not fair.
Oh, so she reduced it to 10. Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, yeah, never mind. That's good.
Of course. I'll go ahead and make sure we use all the time we can. There seems to be something off about the waiter. I'd say it's the accent, but I just can't put my finger on it.
He just doesn't seem British to me. I wonder why.
You might want to check your case files. See if there's any evidence you can review.
Nah. Mr. Changer, please state for the court the action scene of the video from your point of view.
All I did was take wine up to the victim. I had no idea what was in the wine. I just put the wine into the glass and left it there for a while to aerate. The husband could have put it in there before I even took the wine up. How much you want to bet that the waiter is literally Jordan in a disguise?
What kind of fucking Scooby-Doo shit would that be? And yet somehow... Sure.
Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
The second kid will be called Yaklov Yak 130. Oh, okay.
Aw. And that is short for Brittany.
What? Someone said in Discord, not in Discord, in Twitter, what the fuck, that he just named his second kid Meme Generator.
He must have done it. Otherwise, how else would the poison end up in his coat? It's not like
was in the
anyone else.
What was that? Go on, continue.
I would appreciate, Madam Lawyer, if I could get through my lines without being, how do you folks say, or interrupted.
Excuse me? Like, we've been interrupting everyone here, like, the whole entire time. Literally, like, that crazy psycho bitch over there has just been interrupting every witness, like, every minute. For just in weird languages.
I just want to say that I can't keep up this accent for very long during this court case, and I still have to return to my real identity, which is the ex-girlfriend. So if you don't mind, I'd like to pretend being a straight man.
Judge, do you hear that? We, like, completely got it caught. Like, didn't you hear that?
You know, I could really go for a sandwich right now.
Objection. Nothing was said. It's all in your head, Rhea.
Are you wasting time in the courts again?
Subtract another minute.
He must have done it. Otherwise, how else would the poison end up in his coat? Not like someone like a lowly waiter like me could have just walked it over and put it in there.
Considering it was in the coat closet.
Okay, so if you're at a wedding, the bride and the groom are always accounted for.
Yeah.
How? Okay.
It must have been, that wedding was about as bad as our streams, and where people were just like, yeah, we're gonna check out. And,
we came for the free booze, and we found out that you don't even have free booze.
yeah, and the booze is apparently poisoned anyway, so fuck, we don't even want that. Like, shit, we ain't down for it. So they just check the fuck out, and now the bride and groom could go wherever the hell they want. And that's how that happened. Well, Artemis, it appears you've had enough time to prep your witness.
How?
What prep was that?
How? Okay.
Future court.
Look, I have a lot of questions. You know what?
Go ahead,
You know,
I'm drinking some dumb bitch juice to prepare.
How?
Good question, man. We got, and how. 3 questions. First, let's answer, Now we'll answer, yeah. And now how? Don't have an answer for you.
So when are we gonna watch Fantastic Bitches 2 and where they at though?
That's a thing?
It's a bad movie. It's a bad movie.
Oh, I know.
really-
I saw the first one, which was a bad movie.
It's worse. It gets even worse. In the span of 3 minutes, they have 4 fake outs about the identity of a character. They're like, you're this person, and someone else is in the same room. They're like, actually, here's the rest of the story. And then someone else in the room is like, actually, here's the rest of the story.
And that's just... You know what I want to see? I want to see a J.K. Rowling, Stephanie Myers crossover writing jam.
Okay, Stephanie Meyer, J.K. Rowling, E.L. James,
Who?
the writer of 50 Shades.
Oh, okay. Nailed it.
And if we can throw James Patterson in there just for good measure, that would be hilarious because all 4 of them. Ooh.
Sorry, I can't be there. The new episode of Game of Thrones is out, but it's our wedding. Okay, I don't need to be there. What? Yeah.
Okay, but realistically speaking, like if you're marrying someone and this isn't like the prime time of Game of Thrones, you're gonna move your wedding. Like when Game of Thrones was in its heyday, people would be like, sorry, I can't do that. I need to go home and watch my HBO show.
Then it's the
Even
episode
up
of the
until
Red
when it
Wedding.
ended. Huh?
Then
Oh,
it's the
God!
episode of the, there you go. Wedding and Game of Thrones should not be in the same sentence unless you're referencing that. And I've never even seen the fucking show or read the books, and I know about that.
So, okay, so a little bit of context that I think is really, really funny. In book 3 and seasons 3 and 4 of the show, there's the Red Wedding, which happens about I'd say like 50 to 60% of the way through. And then there's a second wedding for different characters in the show, and another person drops, and that one's called the Purple Wedding.
I
And
think I know of that one too. That's where like the little bitchy boy dies.
yes,
Okay,
and I fucking love that book is just like, oh, y'all want to get married?
Why is that the quote you pulled out? Why are you trying to dig this chair, you asshole? Why is that the quote that came out? Confused, but yes. Yeah, cool, dead bodies. Yeah, there you go. That seems more accurate. Anyways, let's continue before we bore the hell out of ourselves mostly.
That sounds like you.
Yeah, that is me. That's Animal Crossing of all fucking games. JHK hasn't seen half of these quotes since maybe the 150s.
Maybe I should just bite the bullet and get a Switch Lite. Maybe I should just get a Switch Lite.
Yeah, probably. But then you can't dock it.
Yeah, that's the only thing that's sucks. But honestly, outside of my PS4, I don't really do screen gaming. That doesn't make any sense. I probably would use a handheld more.
Maybe. I mean, you can still the regular Switch. Still. Wow, quote 99 is really the fee found some crack. Damn, you must have been around. You must not have seen these since 50, because you weren't around during any of Cold Steel. Of course, I want to make sure that we don't waste any of his time. buddy. Okay. Good shit.
Hold on, let me move my bang so I can read that again.
Of course, I want to make sure we don't waste any of his time.
This entire stream
is a waste of time. We've talked more than we fucking streamed. This is the shit show. This was supposed to be the mainstream. This is the fucking sideshow Bob stream. Also, Tony wants to know what games you play on your PS4.
So I'm a really big JRPG guy. Especially Square Enix, even though they can sometimes be incredibly disappointing. So a lot of what I play is typically JRPG, but I also really love the quality horror shit. I have recently gotten into Final Fantasy XIV because I like to play something that I don't have to pay attention to while listening to audiobooks. And I also like some of the the older shit that they have on there that usually you can play through PS Now, the PS2 games that they have HD ported.
So Final Fantasy VII Remake.
I do really like the Spider-Man game, so I also really like action games. One of the best games that I played in general was from the PS4, and it was God of War PS4. That game, just overall, I have nothing that I can critique for it. It is one of the most perfect games I have ever played. It has one of the few flawless stories I can find in a video game. And that's something I can't say about the rest of the franchise.
So basically, he just plays nothing all that important. Nothing good. You've not played the God of War yet. Yeah, see, you don't need to. Yeah, he doesn't play good things. The minute he stopped playing Trails was when
I will say, God of War PS4, you can go in with knowing bare minimum knowledge of the original God of War, and it's still just as good.
If you say so. Actually, I have no idea about any of that. I've never played any of the series.
It's the first three. Well, I mean, all the ones outside of the PS4 one are including the spinoffs. They're really fun action games. The action itself is just fantastic. The story is, I mean, it's just oh, let me go kill gods. But the fourth one actually has nuance and depth, which I did not expect.
Huh. Anyways, let's continue. Well say.
He seems to know a fair amount about the case. Why don't you try interrupting him to see if anything shakes out?
What is this, a tree?
That's not how this works.
Yeah, no, that's they also this is a tree, and like didn't he just say, wouldn't we just do the don't interrupt me, and now we're just dude suggesting interrupt him? It's like a freaking we're gonna drop out the murder hornets. You have like 8 single player games you need to beat still.
God, that's a fucking mood.
You just bought like 3 of them being Trails in the Sky trilogy.
You are familiar with interrupting.
Let me just interrupt you right there. I know, bitch.
Well, I think you have this. I'm way too polite to interrupt a witness. Do it. Do it. Do it. So, I guess you have it. Oh, god damn it.
Oh, fuck me.
Okay, let's just skip through all of this. I really thought it was gonna
I'm
take
literally
away the
clicking on it.
option.
Oh my god. Time to put on a good show for the crowd. How you can't get here without interrupting the witnesses. You can't get this far without doing it.
Ah! Thousands of people! I haven't heard them do that yet.
Yes, you have.
I know. I just keep forgetting. All I did was take the wine up to the victim.
Wine.
Move to strike!
How dare you, like, bring the victim their wine? Like, how dare you do your job? I love how it dies the music every time.
I really like that. It's
That's
like
the
one
best
of the
part.
few-
Your Honor, the witness spoke of evidence in vain because this wine was this killer. Literally.
How did the witness speak of evidence in vain?
What language was it?
What
Oh, is this thing
language
again?
is that in?
Oh, yeah, it's the
What?
same thing as before.
What does that even mean?
Yeah, it doesn't. Like, wine to the victim. I had no idea it was in the wine. I just put the wine in the glass and left it there for the aerate. How else did the poison end up in his coat? Do we have to bring out the coat again?
Move to strike!
Like, that's probably the right one, right?
Probably?
We're getting... This is wrong, because it's how dare you again.
Maybe even the video?
The witness spoke. Same thing again. Oh my god. I'm not sure, like... I mean, unless we're supposed to look at the fucking... the video here.
Well, because, like, in the video, we see this asshole making, like, a look, so, like, maybe?
Yeah, but it really... Is that enough of an evidence?
No.
About this. It smells like almonds. The coat. Hold on, can we go back here? The husband could have put it in there before you took the wine up. Do we know anything about the wine?
Maybe the glass?
Tests done on the wine found nothing. Oh.
Should we present the wine right here?
Yeah, I guess so.
Move to strike!
That's my guess.
Oh?
But this is different. But it's still wrong! Nice finger, by the way. I mean... True, I don't. Morale, like, almost gone. Do we have to, like, fucking do a quick save here? To fucking make sure we don't... Just
I don't know.
interrupt.
What's the worst that could happen from us?
Halt!
Case?
How could he have done that? True. We've already proven that he couldn't have put the poison in the wine while at the wedding table.
We did?
And, like, no one out... Yeah, because he wasn't wearing the jacket. Has this game court system how... Has this game court system work how it's supposed to? I think I get what you meant. No.
No, it doesn't work.
We're still running out of time. And no one else could have poisoned it, so only the glass had poison. Nice face.
I will say I do like the art. Like I do think the art characters, like
Not bad,
they
yeah.
have a nice look. Like they like if I saw this kind of art, I'd be like, oh, that's probably that really bad game I played.
bait and switch.
I saw him come in with his jacket on during the wedding reception while I was getting the wine ready. I'd already poured the wine into the wine glass. I was just aerating it out while I attended to important
No, you
waiter
didn't.
business. He must have come in with his jacket on, put the poison in the wine, and left.
Yeah, Anna, like, add that last statement to the record. All of it should be added to the record. That's literally the point of why you have somebody there scribing. The dude who made this game needs to work on making art and not games. Probably.
Yeah, yeah.
Needs to hire a writer. You gonna read that line, or are we just gonna let the clock tick out?
As you wish. Help.
Just what do you have up your sleeve, Rhea?
What could she have under her sleeve?
Come in with his jacket on around 8. Oh, now we're getting exact time. Look at me pretending.
Do not look at me pretending you want help. Oh, is he pissed? Hurry up and get this sham over with.
Oh, thanks, asshole.
Oh, because of how we said we take a payout.
Yeah. They just take the wine up to the victim. You had no idea it was in the wine. You just... Husband could have put it there before.
He didn't put it in the wine, did he?
What?
He didn't put the wine in the glass.
No, that was
he?
the point that I was mentioning. If you look at the video, you can see in the thing, if we like review this.
Yeah.
Okay, can we go back on the video? Like, no, bitch. If you look backwards in the video, you can find that there actually... How do I even exit this? You can find that he actually did not have the, Joe's Brock poisoning Victoria. We don't actually even have the full fucking video. Are you shitting me?
Well, but I mean, like, the, waiter didn't pour the wine, did he?
Found on a wine glass at the scene. The waiter hadn't poured the wine when he brought it up, if I recall. That's the point that I'm making.
Oh, okay.
Like, it wasn't until he, like, had already placed it. When he was carrying it over there, it wasn't poured.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was. Fuck. Maybe I'm the dumb bitch. There was a drink in the cup already, you mean? It was there? What time did you take the wine up to the victim? Wait, we said this?
Did we?
Don't look at the...
Don't look at me pretending you want help.
I'm just trying to read the dialogue. He must have come in with his jacket on 8:30 p.m. When did they come in? Like, this is specifically, they asked about the time, so, like... I legit have no fucking clue in this case.
I have no shit. Like, no clue.
He must have come in with his jacket on around 8:30 p.m., put the poison in the wine, and left.
Should we just throw the case?
I mean,
Wait,
we could get this done with sooner. What?
People? Is that an option?
Oh, it is. Shit.
We can...
Reporter. Yeah. Wait, do we have the victim? Jordan Dean. Do we have the victim?
Do it. Present Farrell.
I'm like trying to figure out what we could present before we actually don't.
I guess maybe we could try presenting Brock and see what happens.
Yeah, that's my bet. Go
Move
Brock.
to strike!
This is wrong. No, this is it. This is not it. Just leave, kiddo. Whoa. Yeah. It's just like over.
Right, that's it.
We're
I've
done with
heard
this
enough.
shit. I'm happy.
I can see no other ways that the case could be presented. I have no choice but to pronounce the defendant.
Boo? So Brock was my first of many defendants that I threw under the bus. Fuck him. I was one of the people in the crowd watching as he was hanged. Whatever. I felt good because I had like wads of cash. I like how we get this triumphant music for this.
Yeah.
Like this is supposed to be the bad ending? I feel pretty good about this. He wanted to die anyways. Farrell stopped talking to me after that case, but he was a mega bitch, so I don't even care. Oh, now we get the sinister music. Every case that I defended against Artemis, we both know is gonna happen. I like money. As Artemis won each case, she gave me part of the profits, and as she received promotions, my amount became bigger. And
Ooh,
damn, am I living the life. What was that?
I wonder if they started dating.
Yeah, and then we both made an OnlyFans account together, and like, it went great. Life has been great, and I'm glad I killed that bitch. But as each defendant was declared guilty, I got a bigger and bigger wallet.
Damn.
Eventually, I stopped referring to defendants by their name and just used their case numbers, because, like, who the fuck cares? I'm rich now. Hell yeah. And I feel fucking great. In the next episode, oh, it's not supposed to be you, but like.
In the next episode of Regeria Hope.
Fuck. I want it to just disappear because there is no next episode. Never mind. Game cucked me.
Regeria, wake up and begin your opening statements for the honorable people of the jury.
Was it all a fucking dream? What? Yeah, whatever, Your Honor. What?
You should be. I can't believe you could bore me so much by sleeping on the job. Wake up! That's 6 minutes you're not getting paid for.
Who is the fucking emoji robot?
Are they like the jury? Again, I like this art. Like, I do like the art.
Come on and, like, peck up. Mia, my dear, to what do I owe the pleasure of your phone call? Yup, bitch. Is this, like, a secure line? Because, like, I need to give you the code. The code is 1243 password. I need a favor. I'm heading to your place now, and I'm bringing my good lingerie. Of course. I'll have some wine ready. Oh, that doesn't sound sketchy.
They do kind of sound like they're bumping.
I'll be there soon.
Why is there so many L's?
Oh, I didn't even notice that there's an extra L. Excellent.
We are here today to pass judgment on... Oh, Pharrell, today you're the defendant. Isn't that ironic?
Not sure if it's really ironic, Judge. Might be more ironic if I had no defense.
Well, you don't. Is this the next episode? Like, this is a lot for a fucking... In the next episode... Hi, I'm here to talk to Varia. Who? To Varia, what?
Avaria, not sure if you can talk to her. I'll send her an IM. Huh? She says she owes you one. She's heading down.
Okay, who is she and why does she owe me? And why am I even here?
Damn, you have some guts turning up here right now.
I thought we were in a courtroom, not a hospital. Well, now we have a fucking, like, cartoon superhero here. I am Vayard. I am here to save the day.
Look, I'll take you up to the overseer's chambers, but keep your head down. You're not the most popular person around the precinct right now.
Yeah, whatever. I was never popular. Like, come on. I didn't bring cupcakes to share with people, to try to make them friends or something, or whatever. I just brought these cupcakes to eat for myself because I'm, like, struggle mealing really hard right now. Quarantine and all.
This is a lot.
Time to get to the bottom of this.
Looks like you're in for an exciting time.
Where's the text from the judge? True.
Finally, now it's time to see how your choices compare to everybody else. What if there's nobody else?
Ooh.
Connection found. Uploading data. Downloading results.
Selected by the least amount. We're in the minority. Good. Well, no. Have at you was slightly less.
No.
Yeah, no,
Move to
69 versus... No, you're right. I'm dumb. Good. Did you throw Brock's case? I mean, did we, though? Or did we just literally just be like, whatever? Like, it was, sure, we threw Brock's case. That was intentional. It wasn't that whole entire thing wasn't convoluted as hell there. It was totally intentional. We wanted the Muns.
Artemis doesn't even realize that we're really just, actually losing these cases.
Like, we're actually just dumb.
Like, we're not actually helping. We're just really bad.
Yep. We're literally just like, hit the button.
We just look like we're pretending to be incompetent.
We make it look good.
Yeah.
Did Brock survive? No. Whoa. He jumped off a bridge or off a... What
Wow.
fucking difference?
That's interesting.
When there's 87 of people, it means like 5 other people who played the game.
Yeah.
Good.
That
He
is
was humped.
interesting.
Nice job using the wrong grammar. Did Brock accidentally say he wanted to kill his wife?
Huh.
I mean, he confessed, though. Huh.
Maybe he did kill her.
Did you ask about reasonable doubt and see a turkey for your trouble?
Gobble, gobble.
Of my life, sans doubt and turkey. Well, we went the what would actually have went down in a fucking courtroom.
We were trying to think about this logically, and I think that's why we failed.
Yeah. We should have just went with the fucking wine again. It's been like, it tastes good, bitch. I like how that was one of the things there.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool that the game has this thing, though. Yeah, it is cool.
Stay
it only took us 2 hours. Interesting. Images.
Interesting.
Why is it just coming up? Excuse me?
Why was that there 3 times?
He's just really unhappy. He's back again. Sorry, I just got a text message. Halls of your Kickstarter. Okay, well, there's him.
Oh, this was a Kickstarter.
So I guess a lot of people liked this all the way up until they saw the product.
Yeah.
Maybe we shouldn't be that much of an asshole considering we probably only got like a quarter way through knowing us.
No. Here's the thing. It's not that the beginning was like boring. It's that it's very like this world is very poorly built
written.
up. Like, it's poorly written. Like, what is world building in this? Like, what is it?
What is LAN? Let's recommend that you also make it next episode. If you weren't able to upload your decisions, reload.
It's also worth noting that, like, it feels like this game was not researched by someone. Like, it feels like it probably was a passion project from someone who was a fan of Ace Attorney, but it still doesn't feel like something that was actually researched. It's
True.
like if you what's a really good example? Hmm. What's
While you're
something
doing
that's
that, I'm gonna upload the info for going to the good visual novel.
I mean, I guess like a good example would be like seeing like thrillers and being like, "Oh my god, these are really good. I want to try my hand at it too," and doing absolutely no research to what actually goes into like detective
So
work,
there's 428 in the
mysteries.
blocked city, but not 428 Shibuya Scramble. I'm just gonna put in the blocked city Shibuya instead.
Okay,
And if someone doesn't like it, fuck
they
'em.
can. No, no, that's it.
Yeah, you can just fuck them.